Hello, my name is Cesar Arano. My Panther ID is 1375200, and I'm here today to discuss saving lives with social media. This is, I believe, a program that was designed, a well organized foundation that was designed to let people know about the destruction that happened in Haiti through other social realms such as Facebook and Twitter. They recruited the right type of team for this project, so they had a planned strategy for this. They developed a structure that was a team of in-office, in-person, and online presence most of the time. They executed everything, and they basically ran it like their lives depended on it. They had a way to get everything out just using social realms, social media, basically. They had an emerged strategy. They used, like I said, Facebook, Twitter, iReport, all these different online presences that gave them the right to create this news and help the people in Haiti. They shift the resources that were usually just watching the news to a more social media, and it made a very clear and sharp message to the viewer. It also made them user friendly and built a rapport with them, and they had the real, not washed up photos and messages that were shared for the actual people of the actual happenings of in Haiti. And also, most importantly, a lot of people, it helped connect a lot of families that were in distress, that didn't know what was going on or what was the problem. Through using these realms and tweets, they actually felt a little bit safer, and they knew what was going on, even though, because a lot of them could not fly in. And one of the points, one of the big factors that were said is that, you know, just because of a tweet, they got the Air Force to come in the another way. They didn't know exactly how these doctors were going to go to the island and help out the people of Haiti. Just with a simple tweet, they were able to basically maneuver the way themselves into getting these doctors over there to help the people in need. Um, in this particular case, you do have some very key components that were similar. One of the biggest ones is just a personal stake was involved, both in the Haiti involvement. People just took a little bit more personally, even though a lot of them were not Haitians. They still wanted to help. They had clear goals. Their goal was to help the people of Haiti um, with anything they could. But the only way they could get that relay that message out was using social media. Therefore, they named their project Social Media for Saving Lives. With the earthquake in Haiti, CNN had the plan, the iReport, and moved their online resources to utilize a just much better tool. They had a plan for all of this when disaster hits. Um, a lot of the technology was pretty much similar. I mean, CNN tried to convey it through their own online experience, but a lot of us are not linked up to CNN.com. A lot of us are following our friends or Twitter, or seeing what a friend on Facebook has to say about what the day, how the day is going. Because technology and social media plays a big part in our life, they were able to share that message and were able to help the people that were in disaster. A lot of the differences between that, what I would have to say is the reaction time. Social media for saving lives had time to plan, although they were a bit rushed in many of the times, but they had an organized way of establishing their goals, and they did it correctly. Meanwhile, CNN, they had to rely on their news editors that were there, and what to show, what not to show. So it required a little bit more strenuous thought to what they were going to broadcast over the air. Of course, a lot of cost goes involved in this. Saving lives through social media was able to raise more money and solicit a little bit more donations in other ways than just calling a 1-800 number and dialing one like CNN was doing. Dialing in 1-800 Red Cross and donating $1. They were able to basically use PayPal and transfer the money over there right immediately when it was needed. So a lot of different aspects play part on this. Now nowadays we get our news through all sorts of stuff. Newspapers have gone down in price because not a lot of people do need to pick up the newspaper and read it. Very seldom do you see that anymore. I used to see that a lot when I was growing up. A lot of on Sundays or even every day, somebody was trying to sell the paper in one of the major crossroads. That's no longer happening. Meanwhile, now we're getting emails and tweets talking about, do you want to join the online trend of getting all your daily news? Um, they also had a correct team of personnel. Um, Social media for saving lives had to recruit their team and train them extensively on exactly what they were doing. They were trying to relay the real message out there to people to get some real results. CNN had already established teams that they knew how to execute, so they both kind of feed off each other. But I would say saving lives for saving lives was a little bit more intense and organized on what their specific need was, while CNN and all the other major broadcasters were just all over the place trying to do it on the internet, trying to do it on TV on their own channel, but none of them were correlating the message quite frankly as they were. In both cases, many cases, social media for saving lives and raised their goal with the fact to help the people in Haiti with the simple effect of the new age of mass media. They were able to reach people that will no longer could be reached. You know, probably being on the airport or anything of that nature, where simple tweet knew and kept you up to date with what was going on. Um, they were able to enhance people's lives with the use of this technology. Um, Otherwise, that might not happen. And they were able, most importantly, to connect and save lives. They were able to connect families from all around the world that had family in Haiti that simply didn't know what was going on. They didn't, they had specific tweets and a better, more personalized connectivity level with the people in Haiti and the people that were trying to help them out. I think this is a great idea, and this is one of the factors of why Facebook became what it is and why Twitter is becoming what it is, because it gives the people the right to tweet and you know post a message on what's going on. If I see an accident or something in the middle of the road, chances are I would tweet about it, or I would actually write about it, or post a message, or send a text message to a friend. Um, and a lot of people know about the news right after. They see the news at 11 o'clock, sometimes 7. But social realms is becoming the one that is taking that and bringing it to a whole new level. I believe, and it's nevertheless. First, we started out, I believe, High Five, MySpace, now Facebook, and the new one, Twitter. I believe more and more of these social realms are going to come by, and we're going to see great potential growth and great investment um, from all these social networks. Thank you.